Hey guys, what's up? It's jjaaxxthelegend here. Today I'm here with a Minecraft redstone tutorial on how to build a super simple Minecraft starter wheat farm that uses almost no redstoning at all and will get you a load of wheat. This farm is great for when you're just starting out and need some easy food because it uses no villagers, very little redstoning and only one hopper to collect the item. So this build can fit into your Minecraft world and uses almost no materials at all. So let's have a look at how it works. So if I turn around behind me, you can see we have a bunch of grown wheat in an interesting pattern, like this. And if I walk over to my chest here, we have a birch bun. Now if I press this birch button, it'll activate the water system and you can see all the wheat is broken. And then that wheat and seeds will be all pushed to the end. And then once I press this button again, you can see the wheat and seeds that are in the corners here will actually flow into the singular hopper right here. So as you can see here, you don't just have to do wheat. You can do carrots, beetroot, potatoes, all of that good stuff. So you can have plenty of vegetables in your diet. They can be in the same farm and in different farms. Let's press this button here and harvest them all. Actually quite satisfying seeing them all broken. And then press the button again to push them all into the chest. So like I said before, this can be on the same farm like I did, or on multiple different types of farms. Okay, so now that I've shown you this farm in action, let's get into the tutorial. But before we do that, make sure to grab all of these materials that appear on your screen right now. Okay, once you've got all of those materials, grab out your dirt, your trapdoors, and your water buckets. Oops, don't drop them on the ground like that though. Start by going to the back of your farm and placing a 9 long row of dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then do this another 2 blocks forward, fill it all in. Now that you've done that, going one on each side, place a row of 7, then 5, then 3, and then 1. Just like that, so you sort of have a tip like this. Now, we need to add in our water buckets. To add in our water buckets, count 4 in from this edge here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the block in front of that, break and place a water bucket. Now, place a trapdoor directly on top of that. Like this. So it's still in the block so you can walk over it without raising your height. Now it's time to grab out our hoe. Now this can be any sort of hoe, but I definitely suggest using a diamond hoe because it's fancier. Okay, so now it's time to start placing in the next level of dirt. So, now there are 2 ways you can do this. If you've already got grass or dirt on your ground here, I'll show you how to do that. But if you don't, you need to just break these blocks like this, going straight across from the tip and then going straight up, and replace it with dirt and hoe that, like this, and then hoe that all up. Now on the other side, I'll show you how to do it if you already have grass there. So instead of breaking and replacing with dirt, you can just go straight ahead and just hoe your land. So yours, if you already have grass there, would look sort of like that. Just go straight ahead and hoe that land, like this. And then, like I said before, it'll go from moisture 0 to moisture 7 over here. So 0 to 7. Just like that. So this is what you should have so far. So still using dirt, now come to each edge like this and go 4 blocks out. 1, 2, 3, 4 with dirt and just like that. Now do this on both sides for 2 blocks in. Now on the next one, come 5 blocks out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do this for 1 block in and then go 6 blocks out. Like that. So you should have this gap in the middle and you want to just fill that up with dirt. So it should look something like this. Now that you've done that, count 4 blocks in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and place your water on that 4th block, and then place a trapdoor there. Hoe all of the land around it like this. Just like that. So you can see we now have a very interesting shape, but this is the shape, the way the water will flow. Okay, to start, let's grab out our cobblestone, our glass, our oak logs, and our slabs to do this wall around this area. Okay, let's start off at the back. Start by coming one block up and just going straight across, and then turning the corner, but removing those blocks of cobble on the first layer. Like this. Then drop one block down and continue all the way to this very edge here. Now place glass directly on top of all of these cobblestone blocks, like this. So now that you've done that, place oak logs at the edge here, and in the corners here. Now come round to the back and place your last two cobblestone blocks at the bottom here to fully make the wall. And now place some cobblestone slabs on the top. And on the edge go like this and make a sort of stairway up. Place an extra block. Feel free to pause the video. So this is what you should have. Now, coming around to the back directly in line, place another slab here so it creates a block. Now grab out your fences and torches and place one fence here and here, two fences here and here, one fence here, and two fences here and here. Like that. And on top of all of those fences, place a torch. This will make sure your crops can grow at a maximum speed. This. Now, of course, you can use glowstone or lanterns, but I'm going to be using torches because that's what most people have when building this farm. So now we need to grab out our pickaxes. I'm just going to be using my fist because I'm in creative, and break these two blocks here. Come in like this and break more blocks. So you create sort of a tunnel around it. So this is what it should look like. Then directly in the middle, break one more block here. Now grab out some water buckets and place them on the ends. And you'll see they'll all flow towards the middle. So that's what it should look like. Okay, so now grabbing out some more glass, place some more blocks along here, along the top. Like this. And break this block here, and place a glass block there. This, and then you can place that block back for now. Okay, so now it's time to add in the dispenser. For this next bit, you're going to just need your dispenser and your water bucket. Walk over to the middle here, and break this block at the back, just like that. And replace it with the dispenser, and inside of that dispenser put your water bucket. Now make sure it is a dispenser and has this circular sort of throwing out part, because otherwise it won't work and it will be a dropper, and that just does not work because it drops the water instead of actually placing it. Okay, now to hook it up to that dispenser over there, come to this end glass block here and count 2 blocks. 1, 2. And on the second block, break the block down 1 block and place a button like this. Now to either the left or right, break 3 blocks down, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 more. Now directly under this button, break a block and place a piece of redstone. Now continue this redstone path for another 18 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. 18, just like this. Now you might want to light this up, just so you can see, but if you don't mind, then it should be all good. Also be aware of mobs spawning. So that is what it should look like. We're going to have to add in a few repeaters now. Coming from the button, count 15 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And on that 15th block there, place a repeater. Just like this. So now when I press this button all the way up here, you should be easily able to see that it reaches the end over there. Again, if I press this, you can see that it reaches the end. So now we need to walk over to our dispenser here. Let me just make it day quickly. And break the block directly underneath it and go straight down. You should see we align directly up with our redstoning here. So now, break that piece of redstoning and replace it with a block, then place a redstone torch on top of that block, place another block on top of that redstone torch, and then a redstone torch on top of that. And you should see that the water instantly gets activated. Now to fix this, because we don't want this, get your bucket out and fill it back up with that water there, and then place it back into the dispenser, like this. So now that we've got that, it's time to add in another repeater. Go under here and add in one more repeater that goes directly into this block here at the very end. So now, if I go back up here and press my button, you can see my water gets activated, and then when I press it again, it's going to get deactivated. So it's working very well. Okay, for this next bit, you're going to need your chests, your hoppers, your slabs, and your torches. Start by coming around to the water and placing a slab here and here. Now this is just to block up the water temporarily. Then break this block right here at the very tip and replace it with a hopper going into this block here. Like that. So if I fly down here, or walk down here, you can see this hopper is actually going into that block. So let me just fill that hole back up. So now that you've done that, you can now break these slabs and let the water flow back out. Now we want to come to outside of the water source, where we have the button, and break the block directly in front of it, and break these two blocks here and here. Replace that with a double chest like this. It can be a bit tricky to place sometimes, so hop up on the edge, place it there, and there. So if I drop a block on the corner of this, say a chest, you can see it flows down and actually ends up in my chest. So there's a chest in my chest. Okay, so now it's time to just finish off decorating this little area here. I like to decorate it by adding one more block behind the button and replacing the block underneath the button with cobblestone. Now I'm going to be using mainly cobblestone blocks and slabs here. So let's replace that button and then place a torch behind the button for light. Then after I've done that, I like to come one step up and then one more like this. And do that on all sides. Except for the very front. So I just like to do something that looks a bit like this. Just so I can easily walk in, press my button, get my wheat, and then press it again, and then grab the stuff out of the chest and walk out. And it also looks really nice. Okay, so now, once you've decorated that, it is time to plant your wheat. It is reasonably self-explanatory to plant your wheat. You just have to plant it on every single one of these blocks. Now, it doesn't just have to be wheat. Like I said earlier, it can be any sort of crop except for melons and pumpkins. Okay, so now that you know how to build this automatic wheat farm, that is going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new. And I will see you guys later. Peace. And remember, stay carbonated.